Hey guys, it's time to go fill up the BBQ SPRITE. If you know, you know. Anyway guys, we're off to our tire location to go service our vending machine and collect the money. If you guys like this style of video, make sure you leave it a like. Alright guys, enjoy the show. What's up guys, it's Matt with Galaxy Games 843, back with another vending collection video. We're back at our tire location. It's time to stock up some BBQ Sprites. If you guys remember from the last video, BBQ Sprite is the nickname that this location is given to Dr. Pepper. So I like to refer to it because I think it's pretty funny, I think it's pretty clever. Kind of, like I said, kind of funny. So we're going to get right into stocking things up. We're also going to address a problem in this video, but we're kind of skip through that whole process. So long story short, got a call from this location that the dollar bill acceptor was not taking any money. I did visit this location off camera to check on it, make sure all the connections were good, and unfortunately, it seems that our dollar bill acceptor has just simply died. So we did quickly order a new one. It's here, it's ready to go. So we're also going to install it at the end of this video and get the dollar bill acceptor back up and running. Now, with that said, you can imagine the money pool is not going to be a huge money pool in this video because our dollar bill acceptor wasn't working. So we can expect more coins than we usually see, but there was also a lot of credit card sales through that Nayax credit card reader. So we'll talk about all that and how much money we actually collected when we do the actual collection towards the end of the video. So anyway, guys, I haven't asked in a bit, how is your vending business doing, guys? Hopefully things are going well for you out there. As you can see, things are going pretty well for me, other than having this bad dollar bill acceptor on this machine. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to replace that and get that taken care of. So we'll be back up and running on 100%, ready to go. So there's that. Anyway, look how many cans of Coke we sold, and Mountain Dew's looking pretty low. We're also going to make one other change in this video too. So notice on that upper drink tray there, we've got Mountain Dew on the left, we had Pepsi in the middle, and we have the BBQ Sprites, also known as Dr. Pepper, there on the right. So one thing we're going to do in this video is pull the Pepsi. Basically, this location has asked for more Dr. Pepper, so we're going to stock up a bunch of Dr. Pepper. We're actually going to do 2 selections now of Dr. Pepper bottles, and then the Mountain Dew bottles on the left. So we've got everything ready to go. Just kind of, cleaning up my work area, making sure everything's tidied up nice, so it's easy to stock things up. So let's start off by stocking up the 16.9 ounce sodas. Again, we're doing the Mountain Dew on the left, and we're going to do 2 selections of that BBQ Sprites, also known as Dr. Pepper, there on the right. So we'll have to pull the Pepsi, we'll have to change out the display. So that's a couple things we're going to have to do. And then, of course, we'll get all that stocked up. Now, like I said, we've got lots of Dr. Pepper ready to go and fill this machine up. So hopefully this location is pretty happy with that, because they love their BBQ Sprites, which I still think is pretty funny. All right, so while we're stocking things up in this section, let's talk about a few things. Very first and foremost, guys, it is Wednesday, which means it's weekly vending business discussion live stream night. That's right, myself, Extreme Vending in the Howard Hospitality Group, go live every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, over on the Howard Hospitality Group YouTube channel. So if you guys want to join us, we have a lot of fun. We take comments and questions and answers, and just have some overall general good vending discussions over on the Howard Hospitality Group YouTube channel. Again, that's going to be tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific. And I also want to say, guys, we are just 2 weeks away from giving away that QuikPlay candy machines key catcher claw machine, like the one we have at the game store that did really well. It did over $600 in its first month, which is really good for us. So if you guys want to win one, you can certainly do so by registering to win on our Discord server, which you can find all that information down in the description. But again, we're going to talk about it multiple times tonight on the Vending Business Discussion Questions and Answers live stream. Again, that's over on the Howard Hospitality Group YouTube channel tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific. Join us live so that way you can interact with us, ask us questions, join us in the chat, and again, share your comments that we'll talk about, things like that. But if you can't join us tonight you can always find the replay on all major podcast platforms. I've been listening to it on Amazon Music lately, or iHeartRadio, but you can also find it on Apple Music, probably Stitcher, or all those major podcast platforms. All you need to do is search for Vending Business Discussion, and you should be able to find our replay of our live stream, or in this case, our podcast. So check us out, guys, for sure. There we go. All right, so we've got the drinks all stocked up. All we need to do now is change out that display, and it's pretty easy to do here on these Wittern 3589 Futura combo machines. All I need to do is just loosen that little bolt there, remove the protective covering, and I'll pop the old visual display out, which is the Pepsi. And then we'll actually make sure our labels are facing forward, because I'm kind of a stickler about that. Then we'll put our new one in, which is Dr. Pepper. So we're gonna have 2 BBQ Sprites there in the display, because that's what they wanted. So we got that taken care of. Again, I'm straightening all my labels, making sure all the labels are facing out right. And there we go. All right, we'll put it back together. Then it's time to move on to the snack machines, or the snack section, because this is a combo vending machine. All right, so while we're moving up to that snack section, let's talk about the next thing, which is Nayax. So as you guys know, I have a Nayax credit card reader on this machine. And one of the main reasons I love the Nayax credit card reader is because I can pre-kit to know exactly what vending inventory to bring with me to stock this machine up. All I got to do is go into my Nayax MoMA app, check my inventory counts. So for example, there were, let's say there were 7 bags of popcorn there. Only 1 was missing. I know I need to put 1 bag of popcorn in my inventory bag to bring with me to this location. And then let's say there's only 2 of the Cheez-Its left. I know I need to bring 6 more with me to fill up that top row. Now what I'll do is I'll actually start from the bottom shelf and work my way up when I'm pre-kitting my actual inventory, because when I stock the machine, I work from the top down. So therefore, if I work from the bottom up when pre-kitting, all the stuff that I'm going to be stocking first will be at the very top of my bag. And that's how I do it. That's just a best practice that I use. I'm not sure if you guys have a certain way that you like to pre-kit. If you do, put it in the comments. Let us know what way works for you when it comes to pre-kitting your vending machines. Again, I just use the Nayax MoMA app to see what my inventory levels are, and I actually use my Vendsoft tracking sheets to plan out everything. And I do bring those with me, and sometimes I have to make some modifications in my Vendsoft tracking sheet, especially if, let's say, for example, I pre-kit at 10 a.m., I go to the location at 11 a.m. In between 10 a.m. where I pre-kitted and 11 a.m. when I'm at the location, let's say 2 or 3 things have sold. Now my inventory counts aren't going to be exactly the same. So I'll need to make those manual adjustments there on my Vendsoft tracking sheet, and ultimately make the adjustments then in the Nayax MoMA app. But anyway, the reason why I'm talking about Nayax and inventory management and pre-kitting and all that stuff is because I can save you some cash if you want to get some Nayax credit card readers on your machines. All you need to do is go to shop.nayax.com, add some VPOS Touch credit card readers to your cart, and when it comes time to check out, use the checkout code GalaxyGames843. It's going to take instant money off your bill, and it's a pretty considerable amount too. So again, shop.nayax.com, use checkout code GalaxyGames843. All right, now that we got that out of the way, we're on to the middle shelf of the snack section of our combo vending machine, and we're quickly filling it up. This row, we've got the Famous Amos that sold out. Pop-Tarts actually sold pretty well this time. I remember for a little while, the Pop-Tarts weren't selling that great. So luckily, we got that's moving a little faster now, so I'm happy about that. We're stocking up more Cheez-Its. We actually do 2 rows of Cheez-Its. And I noticed our Takis didn't sell very well. So I'm thinking about maybe replacing the Takis in this location. I don't know. Let me know in the comments something you would think would do better here at this location other than the Takis. I think previously there was one employee that used to work here that really liked the Takis and bought a lot of Takis, but since then, I guess that employee no longer works here because our Takis are now slow movers here. So that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So thinking about what I might replace that with, I'm looking at my inventory shelf here as I'm making this video, thinking about what else I have that could possibly go into that spot. Who knows? Maybe we'll try a few things. Maybe we could do the barbecue chips. Maybe we could do some sour cream and onion chips. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Anyway, got that middle row stocked up. Time to move down to the candy row. And this row, like I said, this row is kind of, some things move fast, some things move slow. We got a couple Butterfingers to stock up, some Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, and definitely the Snickers bars do pretty well here. But other than that, it looks like our Crunch bars also sold a few, but the M&Ms, the crackers, the Rice Krispie treats, the Oreos, usually Oreos do pretty good here, but this time around, not so much. Looks like we only got maybe 1 or 2 to stock up there. So there we go. All right, got that taken care of. We're almost to the time where we actually collect the money, and then after we collect the money, we're actually going to change out that dollar bill acceptor. Remember, I'm going to skip around a bit in that so you don't have to watch the entire process, because it's kind of a lengthy process watching me ratchet all the bolts out and take the old one out, put the new one in. So we'll kind of give you the high level edited version of changing out the dollar bill acceptor. But we'll get to that in just a minute. Let's collect that cash. Now remember, the dollar bill acceptor wasn't working the whole time, and I forgot my money bag, so I got to pour all the change here into my inventory bag. There we go. All right, there are some dollar bills in the dollar bill acceptor because it was working, but then it quit working. So that's why there's not a huge stack of money in there. So total amount collected, this is about a 2, maybe 3 week service collection between the cards, what little cash was in there, and the coins. Total amount collected was $210.25. So not too bad. All right, so here we've unplugged the machine because I'm going to be working with the electronics. And when you're working with the electronics of a machine, you should always make sure the machine is powered down. I'm going to open up some of my tools, and I'm going to figure out which ratchet I need, what size, in order to get those bolts off of there. And then, like I said, we're going to jump around a bit so you don't have to watch me, take out all the bolts and all that stuff. So let's jump over to where we're actually removing the dollar bill acceptor. There we go. There's the old dollar bill acceptor coming out. Just a simple plug once you get those bolts taken out. And then we're going to go ahead and put the new one in. So we're basically going to do it in reverse order. We're going to plug that new one in. We'll set it back in the hole. We'll put the bolts back in. We'll power it up, and hopefully that solves our problem. So again, we're going to have to make some tests and everything too after we get it installed. So we got the plug in there. Let's put it back in its place. We'll put the bolts in. Again, I'm going to skip past reinstalling the bolts because that's kind of boring and nobody wants to watch that. So we'll get that taken care of. And then, of course, once we get that all tightened up, there we go. It's time to power the machine back on, do some tests, put our dollar bill magazine back on there, and make sure everything's good to go. All right, so we got that all taken care of, reinstalled the new dollar bill acceptor. I think we need to make a test. All right, so I think I powered the machine up while in the edit. There we go, yeah. So green lights are flashing, that's a good sign. Money is accepted. Let's go ahead and see if it'll vend something too. That way it's giving credit. There we go. I'm going to vend one of the Frito bags or Doritos or whatever those were. Looks like one of each fell. There we go. All right, so success. We changed out our dollar bill acceptor. The old one was bad. The new one is now working like it should, so we're super excited about that. Problem fixed, crisis averted, all good to go. With that said, now we just need to lock up our machine. We need to make sure that everything's good to go. And then, of course, we'll clean up our work area, and then we'll make our way back out to the vending truck. So while we're wrapping things up here, guys, one more reminder, don't forget to join us tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, over on the Howard Hospitality Group YouTube channel. I'd like to see as many of you there as possible, because we're really gonna talk more about that giveaway, which is coming up in just 2 weeks, where you can win that key catcher claw machine from QuikPlay and CandyMachines.com. So you definitely want to make sure you're registered to win, because that is going to be an amazing prize, guys. It's one of our best giveaways yet. So make sure you guys are registered. If you haven't done so, you can find all the information down in the description of this video to join the Discord and get registered to win that key catcher claw machine, again from QuikPlay and CandyMachines.com. All right, so guys, join us tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 p.m. Pacific, over on the Howard Hospitality Group YouTube channel. We're going to be talking about all things vending, taking your questions and answers. And if you can't join us tonight at 9 p.m., sometime tomorrow, the podcast networks will update with our vending business discussion podcast replay. So go check it out. All right, as we're walking away from the vending machine, notice we've got a customer that was waiting for us to finish. He's jumping right in, getting his money out, getting everything done so he can get some snacks or drinks. So we're super excited about that. All right, as we're making our way back up to the vending truck, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. We really would appreciate any assistance you can provide with that. As you know, we're trying to get to that next milestone, and we really need your help. So with that said, it's time to close this video out, guys. Hey guys, thanks for making it all the way to the end of the video. Reminder, we're giving away that key catcher claw machine from QuikPlay and CandyMachines.com. You've only got 2 weeks left before we give it away. That's right, we're giving it away on December 20th. So make sure you guys get registered to win. All the information is down in the description of this video. But with that said, guys, we're wrapping this video up right here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help out the channel. And this is Matt with Galaxy Games 843. We'll see you next time.